Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you guys another tutorial, but today this one is not going to be simple. Just to let y'all know, it's going to be a little different just because I have kind of an idea that I'm going off of. I think today, well, I know today I'm going to be doing a look based off of this super cute hat that my friend's mom made for me. She has a business, a crocheting, business, and I'm gonna link all that information below. Please check it out. These hats are super cute. I have like 5 of them and I'm ordering like 3 more. But I just thought this hat is so cute. It's giving spring, summer vibes, and I kind of want that right now. I'm wishing for summertime right now. It's so cold. So I was like, let me get my feels and do a little look based on this hat. Let's get into it. Okay, so I did my face off camera because this tutorial is strictly about eyes. If you want to see my face tutorial, I will be uploading it onto this channel as well. I also have a brow tutorial also before that one. That one will be there too. So, stick around. We're gonna have tutorials upon tutorials, okay? But this tutorial specifically is about the eyes. So, since I did say I was doing an abstract look to match my hat. So, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna use this base. This is like a nudish kind of base. Oh, almost hit my face. And I'm going to put this on the insides of my eyes because I'm going to use the base to basically kind of make a shape with it. So I'm going to just put a little boop right in the corner because we're going to take that and we're just going to manipulate it the way we want it to. And really this is a freestyle kind of thing, so I'm really not too sure how to describe what I'm doing, but I'm kind of just using this really small thin concealer brush. This is the detailer brush from Real Techniques. This is number 207. So I'm kind of making like a flower-ish shape, but it's really just supposed to be wavy. It's not even supposed to look like a flower. It just looks like a flower to me as far as description. So I'm going to just go like this with the base. Okay, so this is kind of what I thought was going to be something that I would particularly want out of this look. Like I said, it's very abstract, so it's really just coming out of my mind. But so I'm going to be using the Glam Light Cake palette to complete my look. As you see, it has a lot of the colors that my hat has, which was ultimately the reason why I picked this palette for this look. So I'm going to go in with the dark purple in this palette, and I'm just going to take a small detail brush. You're going to use a lot of small detail brushes for this, and I'm going to just put that only in the area where I have the base. Okay, so I went ahead and did the filling in of that portion, and I went back in with my base and I covered more area after that. So I think the next color I'm going to go in with is the yellow, and I'm gonna do the yellow instead of the pink first because I feel like I want it to be very clear where the colors end with each other. And I feel like when you're doing contrast, you want it to contrast, you know what I'm saying? So if I did pink right next to the purple, it would blend into each other because they're very similar colors. They have the same undertones, color theory and all that jazz. So I'm gonna go ahead with the yellow. I'm gonna need another small brush. I think I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna go in with that yellow from this same palette, and I'm just going to tap that in. Now if you're using your base, you see like the color is going to show up very well. You're not gonna have to do too much, but also you want to use a pigmented palette in the first place. You don't want to have to work too hard to get the color payoff that you're looking for. Now me personally, I love Glamlight because they have a great color formula for their shadows. Like this, as you can see, I'm not even like going in too much in this. Like I'm really just doing what I would usually do when I'm just putting in. I just want to blend this out a little. You want your concealer and your base to be very flat because you don't want any creasing. So if you're seeing any like lines or creases in there, you want to smooth that out before you apply any pigment, just because you don't want the pigment to also show up like that, cracky and, you know, not really where you want it to be. Yes, so I'm gonna keep the same energy on that. It's like it's giving like a little flower kind of situation. I like where this is going so far. It's giving me groovy vibes. It's definitely giving me 70s feels. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to take my base again and I'm going to do one more little area of base. And I'm going to do that with my, like, this is like a liner brush. So it's very, once you add some products to this, it's going to get thinner. And I'm just going to outline this just so this is defined as well, like the purple splotches are. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, so you should have something like this so far. So I was debating just leaving it like this, because I kind of like this, how it is. But I think I'm just going to add a little bit of brown shading to the ends here. Like maybe do like a little bit of defining of these little corners here, and then fade out with the this little kind of brownish orangey color. So we're gonna see how that looks. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and did this eye so you can see what it's really supposed to look like as far as the pigment goes and just the colorway. I started off with the outline of this one already, just so you can see like what the vision is, and so I can show you how to apply the remaining shadow to this without taking away too much color. So I already have my base just so to define that structure, that pattern that I want. I have a fluffy brush with some pigment already on the brush. I'm gonna go ahead and gently just pat that in on the outside of this. So you can kind of see that color start to add on there. I'm not going too heavy because I kind of want to just build it up as I go, because I don't want to really go too hard and end up taking too much of this pink away. So we're just gonna keep patting that in. No swipes, no hard brushing. We're just going to tap it in to the base that we already have right there. And as you can see, I kind of went into the nose a little bit, because this is a very, it's orangey, but it's very, it has a brownish base to it. So I feel like it goes really well with my skin tone. I don't really have to worry about it looking out of place on me as far as the pigment, which I feel like impossible, because what doesn't look good with brown, you know? I'll wait. This is just a light application process, just so we're not doing too much back and forth with the pigments, because we're going to go back in with that pink just to define that a little bit more in its own right. But we don't want to do too much to make that go away. So I'm just going to finish up the eye here by finishing that orange brown on the rest of the lid. Now we can go a little bit harder here because we're not worried about taking away any other pigments. we want the pigment to pack on very heavy-ish. The closer you get to your shape, you want to go a little lighter. You don't want to do too much. And you're just gonna flare it out, like wing it out, so that way it gives that lift instead of it being downwards. You want it to follow the shape of your eye. Okay, so this is how the eye looks so far. To go under my eye, I'm gonna put a little bit of this brown, and I'm going to accompany that with this peach color, because that hat has like a coral peach, orange, yellow, purple, pink, has those colors in it. I kind of want something a little dark on the under eye, but not super dark. I kind of want to keep this in the realm of it being light to match the hat. And so I'm just gonna put a little bit of brown, and I'm gonna smoke it out with that peach, just to give that eye, you know, that dimension. I just love how a darker under eye looks. It just accents the eye a nice way to me. And I'm using a little smudge brush from Real Techniques. This is the 425 brush. All the other brushes I've used so far, the small little detail brushes, I got them, it was a trial test, so I am not gonna release that information as far as those brushes are concerned. But my other brushes are from Spike Beauty, and these are Real Technique brushes that I mostly use. And I'll link all that stuff at the bottom so you guys can have that information. So now I'm gonna take a fluffy brush like this, and I'm gonna take that peach on there, and I'm just gonna smoke that up and out. That's gorgeous. Like, y'all, that's beautiful. I like that. I feel like putting that brown really did give it the added oomph that I wanted it to. I feel like if it was just this color, it would be like all just too bright for me. But I think that brown with this really was what I was looking for. And, you know, if you need to go back in with any other colors, you can just, you know, pick up the remaining of that on that brush. Go back in wherever you feel like you need to. If you see me creasing, anything like that, just, I kind of like elongate my face, like do dramatic expressions just to get like certain creases and stuff more visible to me. Sometimes you gotta look crazy to do what you gotta do, you know. And then we're just going back in with that orange just to blend those two together so they're married. Just nice in that wing. And I think she's loving it. She's giving what you need to give. Now I'm gonna do a little sprucing that you know, I'm a little extra, so I like to do extra stuff. So, but this is what I got for right now, and then I'm gonna come back with the finished product. And there we have it. Isn't she adorable? Like, I think this is so cute. Like, especially if you like had a little matching fit to go with it. I feel like it would get very fairy core type of energy. Like, I really love everything about this. It's really giving me spring, summer vibes like I wanted. Like, I'm in love with this. I think it's gorgeous. tell me what you guys think. I add a little rhinestone razzle dazzle, you know, so I thought I was like, it's cute, it's pizzazz, but let's do some more. Let's be extra, because go hard or go home, feel me? But that's just me. But tell me what you guys think about it. Tell me if you would try to recreate this, and just like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate you guys making it this far into the tutorial. I know we was all over the place for a little bit, but it paid off, honey. It paid off. But thank you guys. I love you. I appreciate you guys. Have a good one.